Well, summer is a warm memory, and the new school year is underway in most parts of the United States. A new school year brings excitement and a bit of angst all in the same breath. For some students, that angst is mainly due to a four-letter word: math. The math course that tends to cause the most grief for parents and students alike is algebra and its prerequisite pre-algebra. You know the intense homework. Once your student begins to struggle, you may be thinking, how hard can it be? I took algebra some years ago. One Google search leads to another. You and your child experience a level of frustration that makes you want to pull your hair out, or theirs, or both. And your very own homework meltdown is well underway. Hi, my name is Sally Krause. I am a private math tutor, former teacher, and mom of 5. I own Simplify It Tutoring, and I love my job of helping struggling math students. Yes, I am one of those weirdos that actually enjoys all math, but my absolute favorite math is any type of algebra, for sure. There, I said it. But seriously, I have helped dozens of students pass the Algebra 1 state-mandated test. You know the test, the one that most states are requiring that all students pass in order to graduate from high school. Talk about pressure. But before we talk about that exam, let's first talk about pre-algebra. When successfully completed and understood, pre-algebra is a wonderful preparation for Algebra 1, making the transition seamless. Some students, though, when introduced to pre-algebra, feel like their math train has run off the tracks. A student that used to excel at math may find himself or herself struggling in pre-algebra. This is because learning algebra is akin to learning a new language. What was once all numbers is now full of letters and foreign terminology. What is a polynomial anyhow? But can you imagine this conversation? When working with pre-algebra students, I have actually heard more than a few times, wow, that's it? Or, why did it seem so complicated before? And then, a few short lessons later, those same students say, you know what? I am ready for this test. I can do this math. Wouldn't you love to hear your child have that confidence as they approach pre-algebra this year? This can be your story, just like it has been for dozens of other students. You may be thinking, well, Sally, that's great for those students, but you haven't heard our struggle at home over homework or grades. Or you may be thinking, tutoring can be time-consuming and expensive. My son or daughter is involved in sports or other after-school activities. How would we ever fit another errand or appointment into our schedule? I'm already crisscrossing the county, driving to and fro for this child or that child. Believe me, I get that. So, with busy parents and students in mind, I am introducing a convenient, economical solution to the pre-algebra meltdown. I am offering weekly online homework help and test prep in a small group format. I want to be able to give each student some individualized attention, so I will be capping each class at 8 students. Here's how it's going to work. Prior to our weekly class, your student will scan and send homework questions, test reviews, or concept questions from class that they didn't understand. They will send those directly to me. I will upload the documents to our very own interactive whiteboard. No worries, parents. I will not be doing anyone's homework. Sorry, kids. I will guide them to complete their problems. We will use 2 simple programs to connect, Zoom and BitPaper. Zoom is for our video conferencing, and BitPaper is an interactive virtual whiteboard. I will explain these in detail and even have a trial log on days before our lesson to ensure that any technical issues are worked through so that our lesson time is packed full of learning from beginning to end. At our class time, your student will then log in and join our class, just like walking into the classroom at school when the bell rings. With our technology, your student will be able to see me and the other class members. Each student will have the ability to see and hear me teach in real time. They will all have the chance to write on the whiteboard and work through each problem, theirs and the other students' problems. A variety of students will bring a variety of questions. This is a great benefit to online tutoring. I strongly encourage all students to stick around for the entire lesson, even after his or her questions are answered. Pre-Algebra covers an extensive amount of curriculum. If you haven't learned a concept yet, it is coming soon to a school classroom near you. Might as well get a leg up on the concepts before they are introduced at school. Another big benefit of online tutoring is that students will have unlimited access to the whiteboards from that class. Think of it as having all of the teacher notes from the whiteboard at your fingertips anytime. They make wonderful study tools for tests and exams. If you're like me, seeing is believing. So, for a limited time, I am offering your first class free. Yes, I did say free. So contact me today, as these courses typically fill fast. And as mentioned earlier, I am capping the classes at 8 students to ensure that your student receives personalized help and attention. Email me, Sally Krause, at 123mathmadesimple@gmail.com to reserve your spot today. Remember, pre-algebra doesn't need to be complicated if we just